it's a mess.
A never-ending controversy that has us all wondering, when does this finally come to an end? When does Antonio Brown finally say, all right, enough's enough, I'm done talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger, I'm an Oakland Raider, let's get to work. When does that happen?
Hopefully, I don't know if they had their meeting, but when he sits down with John Gruden behind closed doors and John Gruden gets in his face and say, dude, shut the up.
Yeah.
You're with the Raiders now. I don't want to hear anything about Pittsburgh ever.
And here's the problem, Eric. It's all fine and well if Antonio Brown wants to handle it however he wants to handle it. He's another grown man. No one can tell him how to handle his situations. But the more this bleeds into the season, the more the Oakland Raiders as a whole get sucked into it, right? Like,
That's not a good way to start the season.
I cannot believe that anybody else on that roster wants to deal with this.
No.
Once the season
already.
gets underway.
He's starting already.
Yeah, the official NFL season started, March 13th, I believe was the official date. So I can tell you, right then and there is when everybody else on that roster was like, all right, let's put this behind us, let's get it going. And again, the closer we get to the season and the more this lingers around, the more the Raiders as a whole get sucked into it and the more the controversy starts to surround them. And they're an organization that they are, certainly not in a great spot by any means. They had
rebuilding.
a terrible season last year. They need as little controversy in my mind as possible. And here's Antonio Brown just bringing it back, and it's just, at some point,
very unfortunate.
You'd like to see him just move on from it, accept that the situation's over. Like, if you were that unhappy about it, why wait until now to start vocalizing all these issues? I understand, throughout the course of a season, you don't want to stir things to the point where, it's imploding the whole season, but I felt like there were better ways that this could have been handled.
Oh, yeah.
That's just, I guess that's who Antonio Brown is.
That's who he is.